Hello and welcome. It's Carnage. Today, the new Haslab was revealed, and as we knew already from a lot of the hints that were dropped by the G.I. Joe Classified team, it is the Snowcat. And I have to say, I'm really tickled with what I am seeing. Obviously, the Snowcat is really well done. It looks to be just as well done as the Hiss. We've got some personnel carrier possibilities with it, some really good changes that can be made with it. And I am really enjoying the bivouac and all of the pieces that come with the diorama set. I mean, I feel like you get an extra diorama with the Snowcat in addition to a brand new figure who I think looks really cool, although I know a lot of the G.I. Joe folks are resistant to anything new. And then we have Arctic versions of Lady J and Flint, who also really look great. I like the fact that they chose not to rehash old figures, but I know rehashing old figures is exactly what some people like. So I realize this won't be for everyone. I know that there was an expectation for something to counter the Hiss tank. I personally was hoping for a Mobat. Maybe I will now look seriously into buying one of the tanks from Ramen, since I know it's going to be a while. I feel like we probably will get that Mobat sometime in the future, but it might be a bit of a wait. And obviously, we're going to be waiting for something to counter the Hiss. They're going to give it to us. It's not like we're not going to get it. I think we're going to get it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get it. But we're probably going to be waiting. And it may be a couple of years, because next year will probably be a Cobra Haslab. So, I'm happy to wait. I kind of felt like, well, my Arctic setup is kind of weak right now. I mean, I have everything they've given us, and I feel like we don't really have a whole lot, but I guess it's time to start pushing forward into the Arctic setups, start working on some diorama pieces of an Arctic theme, and I'm sure there will be more Arctic-themed figures coming to us in the future. But even though this is not exactly what I hoped for, I am really impressed. These guys work really hard to develop all of this content for us. And here we go with some of the other photos. I wanted to stick on that one for a while and just talk about all those pieces. Now here you can see some of the different configurations that you can do with your Snowcat, with the rocket launcher there. And here is our new character. There's the rocket launcher again. Popinski wondered if that will be compatible with the Awe Striker. Good question. I like these rockets on skis. I think that's a very cool and creative idea. So, as I said, I am in for the Snowcat. I'm not here to try and convince you. I think you're either going to like it or it's just not for you. But here we go with those repaints, Lady J, and I'm seeing all new tooling on these figures. All right, I'm curious what you think. What do you think?
Subscribe.